What's up, everyone? My name is Peyton, and I'm here with Photo Booth University to show you a brand new useful hack that you can use with Snappic. Now, everyone knows that there is no feature as of yet to actually create a closed screen inside your photo booth. What we're going to go ahead and do today is actually create a dummy event within your Snappic dashboard that its sole purpose is to actually serve as a password protected photo booth closed screen that you can use at weddings during the dinner hour or any other event where you're doing an early setup and it's not time for the booth to open yet. So again, we're going to walk you through the steps here, so stay tuned. First thing we're going to do is create a brand new event inside our Snappic dashboard. Keep in mind that this would be for people that are on annual plans or monthly plans, and there's no limit to the number of events that you can do. So it wouldn't be worth it to actually have a $19 event that you're paid for. This is something that you would need to keep active in your account for long-term use. So we're going to go ahead and create our new event here. You do have to select one of the modes up here. We're just going to go ahead and select photo, and we can turn off almost all the other basic features. So we're going to call this photo booth closed. And we're going to set today's date, and we can always go back and update it at a later time. So here we go. Photo booth closed is the name of our event. We don't need to select any of the options on this page here. The only other things we're going to do is go into advanced, change the start activity to blank, and then also change the session time out to a minimum amount of time, just in case someone does mess around and click on the screen. We're going to set just a basic password for now, but this could be whatever your company uses for your standard password to get out of the welcome screen. And we're going to hit next. Next up, we're just going to pick a standard basic template. We're not adding any artwork here. And here is where we need to do some customization. So we are going to create a custom welcome screen that actually says photo booth closed on it. And then we're going to create custom experience buttons that don't show a photo mode. So I'll show you how this works here. We're going to go over to Photoshop. And I have mocked up a basic one right here, but we're going to also just make this a little bit smaller, as we'd like this to be cross-compatible between our booths that have horizontally mounted iPads as well as portrait-mounted iPads. So if you have an Aura booth with a portrait iPad as well as a Min booth with a landscape iPad, it's going to work on both. Not going to have any clipping. So we've got this file. Again, the resolution on this is just the standard 2388 by 1668, which is the recommended resolution for the iPad, 11-inch. So that's already set. We're going to save this file as a JPEG. Okay, so we are now saving the JPEG of our photo booth closed welcome screen to a place where we can find it. Next up, we are going to create a custom button. This is a 600 pixel by 600 pixel square with a transparent background. And all we're going to do is save it with nothing there. So it's just going to be an invisible button. This will allow guests to not be distracted by it and think that there's any sort of way to move forward and actually take photos, because it does say photo booth closed on the screen. So we're going to save this desktop, invisible button. Okay, that's done. The first thing we're going to do is let's upload our still background. All right. There you go. You get the idea. You can see the preview right there, but we still see our buttons. So now we're going to go up to Customize Experience Buttons, and we're going to click on these one at a time. You see where the little upload cloud icon, and we're going to upload our invisible button into We only really need to do it into the photo mode since that's what we selected, and also the gallery mode. And this makes it so you don't even have to uncheck the little toggle boxes next to photo, GIF, and burst. Just making those two invisible should give us everything we need, but if you want to play it safe and make all the buttons invisible, you would just repeat the process just as we've done here. Okay, there we go. Hit done. And now we are going to, let's see, one of our last few steps here, we're going to hide retake, hide exit, and hide the title banner. Hit next. And create event. Okay, our event has been created. Now we are going to open up Snappic right here on my M1 MacBook Pro. Our latest events will load, so just think if you were at an event, you could use your standard event, get everything tested, create your test photos, send them to your event manager, make sure everything's good to go. If you need to close the booth, you would exit out of your event, go to the home screen, click on Photo Booth Closed, and you don't have to click on anything else you see here except for Start Photo Booth. And then we can also click right past the camera settings here. There we go. All right, and so there we go. This now represents the photo booth closed screen on our Snappic event. And the only way out of here is to click a couple times in the upper left-hand corner, and then you'd be prompted with entering the passcode. Other than that, the only pitfall here is that the photo button still does exist. It is hidden down at the bottom here. So if you were to click on that, that's the invisible gallery button, and then right next to that is the photo mode button. But this is going to be not obvious and not something that people are going to really engage with. So you don't need to worry about it. And when it comes time to open the photo booth back up again, a couple taps in the upper left, enter your PIN, go back, and select the actual client event that you are going to be using for that evening. Open it up just as you normally would, and you are going to be all set. So that concludes our mini free tutorial on how to create a photo booth closed screen for your events. Hope you enjoyed this. Again, my name is Peyton with Photo Booth University. Really hope you'll check out our website. We have a ton of different courses covering 360 booths, roamers, DSLR, and iPad booths, all varieties. We also have Snappic event creation courses and Photoshop courses with more content coming on a weekly and monthly basis here. So plans are very affordable. Please check it out, photoboothuniversity.com. Thanks, and we'll see you in the next video.